web. You're live on the program, The Mailbox. It is December 7, 2022, and the year is quickly coming to an end. We have only 23 days left to go. My God, where has time flown? Today it is The Mailbox. You're listening to Love 101 FM, the number one gospel station in the nation, right here in Jamaica. And the program is sponsored by Fosrich Company Limited, your electrical, solar, and lighting people. It is time to have a wonderful show. Kev, how you do?
I am doing great, Courtney, and it is a wonderful time. Can you imagine? This is what? Just about three more shows before we end the year. Three more shows here on the Mailbox, their family station. So, we have an exciting topic. It is football season. And when you have football season, some ladies think the men get crazy. However, they get sane. They are sane and calm and full of passion and love. So, what are some of the things women need to know? Etiquette. Men need women to know. This is it, ladies. Yes, there are certain principles and certain things you need to be aware of. And here on this show, what are the rules a woman must follow when her man is watching a football match? What are the rules? What are the rules women need to know and follow about a man when it's the football?
You know, Kevin, this is almost like asking a woman what rules a man need to follow when watching Lifetime movies, Lifetime channel movies. It is this evening's question, and what rules, what are the etiquette that a woman need to follow? What does she need to know as though it's football season? And guess what, listeners? You are our guest today. And so we want to encourage you, and we are encouraging you, and hope that you will take the time out to call us today. You get to call, text, and voice us all evening. And this is not limited to just the men. We're live also on Facebook and YouTube at Love 101 FM. You can leave your comments via WhatsApp line at 876-997-3125 or give us a call at our studio lines at 876-968-8327 or 968-8328. It's time for us to really get kicking and just have a great time here this afternoon inside the mailbox. What etiquette do women need to know that men would have you to follow during this football season? Hey, Kev, guess what? On Saturday, I was co-host with Lady Kathia Dawkins for Sports Talk. And let me tell you, boy, she know our business. She know the football stuff. Good, 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 good. And to just sit down and listen. She's excellent. And so, I don't know how your weekend was, Kev. I'm hoping you had a great and fantastic weekend. I hope you spent it well. So,
Yes.
I don't know. I seem to have lost you a bit there, but I'm hoping you'll be back shortly. You're back with us now? We seem to be having a little technical difficulties there with Kev. Kev, you're back with me?
Yes, Courtney. I was just saying that it was a good weekend with all the excitement with the football and the surprises and teams going home and those you expect to stay are not things. So it appears to be such an exciting time, and in the midst of it, we find it as a part of the worship, and it gives us the privilege to enjoy these games. So
Kevin, we just have to face the facts that it will start out with 32, but then it will end up with two and only one eventual winner. So many will be going home. At least 30 will be going home before it gets to the final to leave only two. My side got booted out just yesterday. España todo el mundo, a team that seemed to have thought that ball possession meant that they won the match as opposed to goals in the back of the net. Still can't figure it out.
Yes.
But congratulations to Morocco. They did an excellent job. Go Africa!
Well,
It was it was
my
it was
condolences. Well, Courtney, my condolences and prayers with you and supporters. You know, my team is still there. That's France. So still hoping. Can't take anything for granted. Anything can happen, as you know. But it's just one of them. So, and the women are here to support to be a part and thoroughly enjoying it as well. Muriel's team is still there, so Brazil is still there for her, as well as my son carrying Brazil. All right. Exciting stuff. So we have a shout out to the man, them Courtney.
yes. Let's give a
Yeah.
big shout out to the men as we get to the towards the end of the year. It's been a fantastic year so far. So after three, Kev. One,
Yes.
two, three. Monday!
Monday. Yeah.
Yes.
Man in the place. Yeah. So, listeners, remember you can hit us on Love 101 YouTube channel and Facebook page. Remember, the phone lines are now open. You can call 876-888-3327. That's 876-968-8837 or 876-968-8328. You can also leave your comments via our WhatsApp line at 876-997-3125. Yeah. So, uh, Courtney, I know you have Wolipa rules, you know, and you can teach this thing. So,
Holy for rules. uh, I don't know. Football is something I loved from I was young. There are those who want to try to change its name to soccer. Don't know why they want to do such a thing. It's a game that's played well, the ball is always on your foot. Touching it with your hand is something else. The other game that they call football is the one that you run with the ball in your hand and few times you get to kick it. You use your foot. Don't know why they choose to call that one football. That seemed like people sucking people all over the place and it should be called soccer. But this one is the one that is intriguing. As you can see, boy, I wish Jamaica was in it like 1998. At least I'd get to be cheering for a team and say, go Jamaica with all my heart. But unfortunately, it's not. So, as you said, we have had some quite, well, as you express it, condolences, and there will be at least a number of other condolences to be expressed coming soon. So, we have seen teams like Belgium and Germany uh, out before the round of 16, which was not expected, and Morocco, Senegal into the round of 16. USA, they surprised me, and I've got into that round of 16. But it's football season. Some people say the ball is round, so expect anything. I have always said the ball is round, so it's easier to move around, and the team that has control of that ball should win that game. But again, shots on goal and shot and balls in the back of the net, that wins matches.
isn't that something? And to really believe that that's where teamwork also is shown, so that to be superior to
Yes.
individual showmanship. It is the team works together, and you mentioned score goals and not just exhibiting their style and fashion, as it were. So lots of powerful lessons to be learned in life as well. The dream is to work as a team. And we normally say the strength of the individual is the team, and the strength of the team is the individual. We all have a very powerful place to play, and how much we can achieve if we remember that so
As you
important in
speak
this
to
World Cup.
the strength of individuals, it was interesting to note that the Portugal match, the great CR7 Cristiano Ronaldo seemed to have to take a second seat or a seat lower than one C Ramos. I call him CR26, seem to have taken his place and have done well. And without Cristiano Ronaldo on the team, Portugal did extremely well. One wonders. We see an individual as Lionel Messi for Argentina looking good. Seem to be getting into the place and the position of being confident. Ladies, when you're around your gentleman and he's watching and Sir Messi has the ball, what should you do and what you shouldn't do? Maybe a question if there is such a rule in your house, it is a question. Mbappe of France, these key names and these individuals, do they make the team or do they just work together with others as a supporting cast to ensure that the end result you would love will be the one that is what happens at the end of the day? I love it, Kev. Football season, sweet.
Mm. And do you think that persons really come to watch the team to play, or do they have their individual persons that they want to see them shine? What do you think? And is it
It,
right for the expectations of of the audience?
it's a bit of both, Kev. People, especially with Argentina, Lionel Messi does so well at a club level, but internationally, for on a World Cup scene, has never won a World Cup trophy and has never seemed to perform as well. Some persons say in club football, he has a great supporting cast, and the one that he has internationally is not as great as the other, stage that he performs on. That platform that he has in club is one that serves well, does well, and makes him look even better. It enhances what he can do. But indeed, we will see. My wife's team is Argentina. Uh, Herself and her twin brother. My son's
Ah,
team is Brazil with Neymar Jr. Uh, my daughter Candice, her team is España. I don't know if that's the team she's supporting this year, you know, but the
yeah.
other individuals not really consider anything much on the football side of life, but interesting times. It's a time to grab your popcorn. And some people say you need some other things. They says that it's one thing that sells in Jamaica very well during this time of the year. And it has an ad that says many wagonists, billions of fans, but only one of this type of beverage that works well during this season. So grab your popcorn, grab your hot dog, and then grab the beverage. Not doing any advert for them. But them fly the color red
I,
far and wide, and it's not Spain them supported.
I whenever the sorry you're talking, like, so, hey, so Courtney, what is it? What are the rules? Are there ground rules
Well,
that
Kev, let's
women
let's
need
let's
to
talk a bit
read?
about those ground rules a little later. Now we're going to go to a break. It's 5:45 in the afternoon, and we'll come back. We talk a bit more about these rules. Are there rules that must be adhered to? Can you get arrested? Can you be thrown into the into the brig while this is happening. If your gentleman is watching a football match and you come in and disturb, can you imagine if you change the channel? But let's find out on the other side of this commercial break. We'll be right back. You're listening to the program The Mailbox right here on Love 101 FM. Soon
I
come
am
back.
a man, I am a man, I am a man, yes. Strong man, integrity man, I am a man.
Let's give ourselves the best gift yet. Great mobile and internet. Value the whole year long. Gotta know the best to get. Flow has savings just for you. Give great Christmas gifts, it's true. Samsung tablet for my boo. Our moments together with Flow Yard and Road, it's better. This Christmas, Flow gives the best to you.
With Yard and Road, get a Samsung tablet or a phone for just $999 plus GCT.
Flow gives the best to you.
Conditions apply.
National serving the people of Jamaica with your favorite foods to help you stay strong. Carry on national bag, original, truly Jamaican. Something for all occasion, good for your breakfast, lunch or snack. Carry on national bag, original, truly Jamaican. Best quality, 70 years strong. National build up the nation.
National Baking Company, baked with pride since 52.
Come here, Lizzie. We have to leave now, but I'm so glad I can carry my Love 101 FM with me anywhere me go.
How you do that?
What you mean? I have the Love 101 FM app on my phone, so no matter wherever support me go, I just click on the app and props. My Love 101 is right here with me on my iPhone.
But after me not have iPhone, so how me I go here?
Simply go to your Play Store on your Android phone. Search for Love 101 FM. The red app with the Love 101 logo will show up and you just download it. Even my friend in New York did a listen Love the other day. Clear in New York, my dear. And you know how him did a listen?
Let me guess.
Pan the Love 101 FM app.
All right then, all right. Me I go download it so I can have love with me to anywhere me go. Have you downloaded the Love 101 FM app? Take Love 101 FM with you anywhere and listen anytime via the Love 101 app. Available in your Play Store for Android phones and on your iPhone in the App Store. Love 101 FM. We are here, there, and everywhere. The family station.
Love 101. The family station.
The Trust and Corporate Services Providers Act 2017 and the Trust and Corporate Services Providers Regulations 2022 require that individuals and corporate entities be licensed by the Financial Services Commission. Individuals and entities that were providing a corporate or trust service before April 25, 2022 must therefore submit an application to the FSC for the appropriate license on or before April 24, 2023. Relevant stakeholders are encouraged to apply now. Application forms may be obtained from the FSC's website at www.fscjamaica.org.
Precious moments we share with you, everything's so right. Malta, you're full of life.
The time by Malta is
5:49 p.m. in the afternoon. You're listening to the program The Mailbox. It is Love 101 FM, the number one gospel station. Courtney Morrison here along with Kevin Bailey. And we're talking about etiquette women need to follow during the season. Football etiquette. And Kev, you know, one of the things I'm wondering, we want to remind listeners, you are our guest. So men, we need to hear from you. Is there any etiquette that you lay down in your house? Are there any rules that you have said, this must happen? France playing Brazil, or USA playing Netherlands, Argentina playing who knows? Whatever it is, whichever team, are there ground rules that you have laid that if a match is being played, because you pass by the shops and everybody need to have a television now for persons to watch matches, and when you look, it's mainly men who are congregating to watch these matches. And are there things you're allowed to say? Are there things you mustn't say? Are the questions. Remember, you have numbers to call: 876-968-8327 or 876-968-8328. Those are our studio lines. Or you can send us a text message. That is on 876-997-3125. And remember, we're live on Facebook and YouTube. So please let us hear from you. Kevin, any ground rules? You like the football so much that you set rules?
No, I am thinking there must be ground rules, lots of ground rules, Courtney. And at the outset, I have a feeling that some women are not so happy during this season because they feel abandoned. They feel that they have been rejected or that they are playing second fiddle to something more important. Is it right for them to feel that they are second class citizens during this season? And is it okay? So I think up front, it is the ground rule that they are not as important as the football season. Is that the mindset, Courtney, that the women are not seen as important and therefore they are playing second fiddle to the football season? What do you say?
Boy, Kevin, this is how I look at it. I mentioned it earlier. Lifetime Channel, these romantic movies are all throughout the year and the series. Would the men level the same accusation at the women and say to them, at least we are only for a month, a month-long season, but all the year round. So allow me this time for only a month. When football is being played, or on a Sunday when there is English Premier League, or a Tuesday or Monday when there is La Liga or Italia League. The question is being asked by some men: is it a biased lean towards the woman to do such a thing when for football season it's a month, as opposed to anything else happening round about them where you actually can't disturb? So why not give the men 4 weeks? I see where we have two voice notes, Kevin. We want to hear these two voice notes to hear what persons are saying about the etiquette that women need to follow, if there are any that they need to follow. Let's have them, studio.
Ladies, while we love you a lot, we love and respect you, and we want to have the conversation that you are having. If it is not urgent, if it is not absolutely important, then wait until halftime or after the game for us to talk about it. Don't block the TV. Don't come with the conversation in the middle of the game. Just let us have the little 90 minutes, finish watching the game, and then it's back to regular programming. World Cup is once every 4 years.
Ladies, it's not that we don't want to help you with the task at hand. However, the World Cup only happens every 4 years. So give us the chance to watch our favorite team play for 90 minutes, and you can have the rest of the day.
Hey,
Ladies,
Kevin.
while we love you a lot, we love and respect you, and we want to have the conversation that you.
You see, Kevin, I thought some men would be expressing that view, that this is only a month long. And not only that, whichever side they are supporting is for an hour and a half, unless it goes into penalties. And so, I mean, it's once every 4 years. So is it unfair? Is it too much to ask? One person we really want to thank those persons for sending in these voice notes. Is it too hard to ask for 45 minutes, and when it's halftime that we can have the conversation when you have that 10 to 15 minutes break? Or is it that it is so urgent? Is the house burning down? Has one of the children been in an accident and we need to move from here? Is the big question.
So, so Courtney, we're hearing some some very important rules there. One, recognize the context of the game. It is once every 4 years. That's a big context. And for all the rest of the time, you'll be paying attention, you'll be pampered, you'll get all the affection that you need. But at this point in time, it is a very special time.
You better believe it, Kevin. You know, we know the women love to express that they need their time, their my time. Men need my time to me time. We have those sessions too. It is not only the ladies that enjoy me time. Football is our time. Kev,
Hey,
can you see that
yes,
WhatsApp
yes,
message? This one is fantastic.
yes.
You know, I see a lady saying that her husband was watching TV and she stood in front of him naked and he looked around past her and it made her mad as three stop signs.
No, no. Is is it that the men have switched their brain to another place? That even those things that would distract them, they are able to exercise perfect self control in order to watch the matches. They are no longer distracted by things that were tempting, that things that would draw them aside. They are focused, laser like focus. But tell me something, Courtney. Um, some of the women are saying that the men have other sporting activities right through the year. So sometimes it is cricket, sometimes it is table tennis, sometimes it is swimming. So they say if you allow the men all through the year, they are watching Premier, they are watching uh, different sporting activities. So it's not just football, and it's not just once every 4 years. Is there some truth to that, Courtney?
There's a whole lot of truth to it. I have no research to back what I'm about to say, so it's going to be anecdotal. But as I mentioned, again, the romance and the other things are all throughout the year as well too. And I'm almost certain if the research was done, it is going to show that women spend more time watching their television and cannot be disturbed and should not be disturbed because shop might even become locked at the end of the day if the program is disturbed greatly. And so we have to ask ourselves the question, as you said, is it that the men's mind have become otherwise focused and as such enjoying themselves and seeing, well, I am having some time for myself now. And I'd hope you would respect that and just as much as you respect your own time. And let's get it together. As you said, the etiquette, the rules governing the space and the borders and the boundaries need to be spoken about so that indeed there's clear cut methods and understanding as how to approach the different situations and scenarios.
Ah, here Jackie Douglas here. She says, Mandea, good evening, sirs. But in my house, it's my boys and myself. We are the fans, not my husband. So it's him who has to relax and hold a mess.
No, that one is good because there are women that really love the sport. Uh,
Yes.
I share this. I remember one young lady said to me once she really enjoyed watching men running around after a ball on the field. So there may be other reasons other
Mhm.
than the game itself, but that they're attracted to the men where they're watching as well. But indeed, you have great female advocates of the sport of football. As I said, Kathia Dawkins on Saturday. Again, I'm lifting my hat to her and Deirdre, who was in studio. It was a great 1 hour program, and I am so in awe and impressed about the knowledge. I don't have the same capacity as Katia has. She is awesome when it comes on to football. Um, We're going to be taking a break right about now and come back with more exciting, developing news on this. You know, do your house have an etiquette for this that the women need to know about when it comes on to football season? Does everything else take second or third or fourth place to what is happening on the television between, we can say now in Jamaica, between the hours of 10 to 12 and 2 to 4? Is it something that we can miss, or is it something that really takes precedence in our life? We're going to come right back here on the mailbox. You're listening to that program on Love 101 FM. Come back right after these messages.
Yes. Strong man. Integrity man. I am a man. I am a man. I am a man. I am a man. Yes.
Now, just a few tips for the ladies.
Do you want to find a way to celebrate your great moment for Christmas? Well, guess what? Come on over and get all the information you need in your hand at the Chris and Charles Christmas promotion at shop number 5D, Portmore Mall, this Friday, December 9. And Love 101 will be on location to give you the deets. It's the perfect way to celebrate the Christmas. So come on over and catch Sarah Ann as she talk up the things with the Chris and Charles representatives. There is help. There is hope. There is the Chris and Charles Christmas promotion. You better not fret. Just be there or call Chris and Charles and find out how you can celebrate your great moment. The promotional activities will be live Friday, December 9 from Chris and Charles, shop number 5D, Portmore Mall, and it will be live at 1:30 p.m. on the family station, Love 101.
Worship His holy name. Let us come together, singing this sweet refrain. Hosanna, Hosanna.
Yay! Get ready for an uplifting morning inside Love in the Morning with me, your host, Jokal Dyer, this Thursday, December 8th. 5:30 a.m. is Christmas around the world. We chat about how other countries celebrate Christmas. Grab your cup of coffee and start the day right with Morning Coffee Devotional at 6 a.m. Then at 7 a.m., we bring you the Morning Watch with intriguing and thought-provoking discussions. 8:40 a.m. inside How Do You React? We talk about how regular day-to-day situations can be a little bit awkward. 9:30 a.m. is Your Voice of Power, brought to you by the Power of Faith Ministries. Stick and stay with us. This Take Me Back Thursday inside Love in the Morning, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. on the family station, Love 101.
International gospel music ministers Chandler Moore and Naomi Rain from Maverick City take the stage live at the National Stadium alongside Kevin Downswell, Carlene Davis, Rhoda Isabella, and Rondell Positive as Kingdom Culture presents the Well Encounter, the ultimate worship experience. National Stadium, Saturday, December 10. Early bird tickets at spuropen.com/TWE22. Follow on Instagram, the Well Encounter Experience. Sponsored by Purity, Sadcore, Love 101 FM, Grace, Pepsi.
Sometimes all we need is a listening ear. The listening ear, the counseling, the logical reasoning, and spiritual guidance are what appeal to us. That's why I'm here. I'm Dr. Joan Pinkney, the counselor, your counselor on Love 101 FM, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 10 to 11 p.m. You know you can call on me. I will listen and more. So let's talk about what's bothering you. Anything. Tune in, listen, call in, text, or voice message. I'm Dr. Joan Pinkney, counseling psychologist, ready with a listening ear. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 10 to 11 p.m. Right here on the family station, Love 101 FM.
I am a man, I am a man, I am a man, yes. A strong man, integrity man.
Welcome back to the program, the mailbox here on Love 101 FM, family station. Hey, do you know that next year Love will be celebrating 30 years? Wow. Great milestone. Big things. Ladies and gentlemen, remember both women and males are allowed to call today. The numbers to call are 876-968-8327 or 876-968-8328. We want to know what happens in your household at this time of the year. You know, most interesting time, World Cup is normally in the summer, but because of the temperature, which may reach as high as 120 degrees in Qatar, it is being held in the winter season where it is so cool. The stadiums are fascinating. They have retractable roofs, and they can be completely air conditioned. And trust me, just to see them from the outside, you can look at them on YouTube and see what they look like. Man, I wish somebody had paid for me to go down to Qatar this season. If it's even just to be in one of those stadiums, even if I don't get to see a match, just to look on the stadium, Kev. Me never even have to see a football kick.
If you behave yourself and the hotel maybe after the matches, we'll work it up that you can go after the matches, right? So
That would be wonderless. But ladies and gentlemen, we need for you to call us. We want to hear what happens in your house. We see Suzette from Mount Friendship in St. Andrews saying, "Is not only me love football. I know everything about the game and enjoy it very much." You know, she's saying, "Come on, guys, don't make it sound like it's a mere sport." Oh, I don't allow my husband to do anything by himself. I do whatever he is doing, and if I don't like what he's doing, I use the time to spend with myself. So she enjoy watching the football even by herself. Kevin, picture this, you know,
yeah,
husband and wife watching a football match, and the man is shouting goal, and your wife or your companion beside you saying, "Him look cutie." What would happen in the house? You know, but CR7, I like his Adam's apple. He looks so strong. And your husband is saying, "Look here, that is not the side I'm bringing. I'm bringing the other side." What happens in your household when it comes on to this season? Someone remember the numbers to call 9688327 or 9688328, area code 876. The WhatsApp line where you can text us is 876-997-3125. Kevin, so we have a voice note. Let's listen to it.
Yes, let's take the voice note.
Good evening to the mailbox. A very interesting topic again. Well, one important rule a female should know while a man watch football, especially World Cup, because I know we are in the World Cup season now. You don't come to him with any argument that is not related to the World Cup. In fact, if I now watch the game with him, don't say nothing. Just give them 90 minutes to watch the game, man. But say 90 minutes of football match cup final. You see me, so can have the rest of the time together. The female just want to understand, especially now as the game get more intense, you know. You see me, just give the man a little time, man. You see me? Come and take football serious, man. Especially as you see me in the World Cup season, you know. So understand the female, you see me? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You have the rest of time together, you see me?
Hey. Thank you. You see me.
Thank you, Dwayne Tracy. We thank you for that. We have a caller. Good afternoon, caller. Good evening, sorry. It's the mailbox. We're talking about football, the etiquette.
Is it allowed?
Oh, sure. You go ahead. Go right ahead. It's good to have you today.
I bet said this already we're doing, master. When know about romance and love, I want to say, romance and love mean you have to pull up all and pull up something sometimes. You hearing me?
We're hearing you. Yes, we're hearing you. Go ahead.
Yes. So I believe, because I've done it, where my husband is watching the match. I may be even watching a movie that I was not interested in. But because of the niceness and I mean, well, I change up things, the routine. I go and I sit and I interrupt and said what that and what that, and we just go on to have some fun with the match. And I might see somebody looking real handsome, your part is perfect, looking quite fine, and I might say, wow. I mean, his pops are just good. But if you're not insecure as the man, and the man that's far, you don't have to make that trouble,
Okay.
Yes, and same thing goes for the ladies. When you're supposed to be married and insecure that we can't say something else about somebody and we don't get crazy.
It goes both ways, right?
Both ways, I believe that. I said, wow, she looks so fine. What? No wrong. When people look fine, they look fine. I admire people all the time.
Oh boy, it's not everybody can take that one. I know some people, boy, the jealousy hold them and them
That's not jealousy. That's insecurity. If you're insecure, if you're secure in your relationship, you don't need sister touching. That's my view.
Really
Thank you very much. That sounds like Sister Riri. I heard her talking about watching TV with her husband, but we won't go into that. One of the things we want to ensure is, as Kevin said earlier, we put things in their context. Yes, World Cup football is once per year, 1 month in length. It can be enjoyed together. It is something that I believe can be shared together, where one party or the others, one day they say she and the children are the one who watch football while the husband relax. That the rules of the game are shared, because sometimes one person is not necessarily as knowledgeable on the game itself as the other. Some people may not even know once the ball crosses the goal line that it is scored. It doesn't have to touch the net, or if it even at the underside of the bar and comes down on the inside and goes back out, it's still a goal. What is an offside rule? What are the rules for fouls? Plus, why do these things excite us so much? What is a corner kick? What's a penalty kick? What can the goalkeeper do and not do? So sometimes it's a time for sharing one's knowledge as to what's happening out there on the field as well. So it is a good time, and most often it works well together when both parties are cheering for the same team. Where it can get awry is if the husband or the gentleman is supporting one team and the young lady is supporting another team. How do you work that one out? What happens if your team is leading like by 3 goals? I remember one year KC was playing Excelsior High in a finals. I attended KC and Karen attended Excelsior, and both of us were at the stadium together. I wasn't, well, let me say, I was very happy at the end of the game. Others weren't. But how does one work that out? You see, as we say, what are some of the etiquette? We need persons to call us 968-8327, 968-8328, or WhatsApp us on 997-3125. The air code is 876. We're live on YouTube and Facebook. We're talking about etiquette that men want women to know, especially when it comes on to the season of football and the World Cup. Yes?
Well, Courtney, we have some right now. We want to take some box pop, and so we want to hear what the man them must say, what the people are saying. I think we can go straight and hear what's happening. All right.
Sure, let's have them.
Now, just a few tips for the ladies. Now, just a few tips for the ladies. Now, listen, it's World Cup time. If you know nothing about the sport, please leave it alone. If you want to get involved, find out the schedule of the matches and make sure that's not the time that you decide to call, video call, or FaceTime, or anything of the sort. I want to go out. Allow the man to enjoy the sport. Now, listen, if you actually know about the sport, if you really, really know, show us that you know, so we can appreciate your opinion. Other than that, you only a bother with. So please, ladies, love But if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you just don't. And if you really want to get involved, as I said, just support the man's side. That's it.
Okay, so it's pretty simple. The first thing is that the female needs to carry the theme her partner is carrying. Do not support the rival team of your partner. Remember that your partner is one, so carry one team. Do not support the team that we hate the most. Carry the same team with us, and also when the game is going on, either watch the game with us and celebrate, or leave us in peace. Let us watch the game in peace and enjoy the game. It is as simple as that.
One thing that we would like our women to know, to be aware of during this football season, is if it's not an absolute emergency, please, we beg, leave it till after the game, no? Let's enjoy the match. Of course, we know that emergencies can arise, and in that instant, please feel free to stop us and indicate that there's something that must be handled immediately. But if you genuinely know in your heart, say, can't wait till after the game, just allow us to enjoy that little moment of fun and pleasure, and then we can always handle what needs to be handled right after.
Alright, rules a woman can follow when a man is watching a football match are, first things first, support the man team. Supporting his team can go very far away. Man respond to support. Trust me, that can go far away. Secondly, don't feel neglected. If the man sit down and watch a 90-minute match, come on. That you can't feel no way about that. Don't feel as if you must spend too much time on the match. And if it is that you don't understand it, rule number 3, try to pretend you're interested. Even pretend. Ask questions. What that mean? Who the man in the middle of the field or a whistle? What the man on the sideline with the flag? What happened when the ball go into the net? Try to be interested.
What are the rules a woman must follow when her man is watching a football match? No unnecessary questions. If you don't need the man by no any means at all, leave the man alone. Do not disturb. What are the rules women need to know and follow about a man when it's the football season? If you do not have a genuine interest in the sport, do not inject yourself. Ask sincerely, and if you're asking sincerely, follow as well. Show that you are interested. Remember the small details. And any team that he supports, you must be a strong and true supporter as well.
Right, so generally, what are the football season etiquette that men need women to know? Firstly, the match doesn't start when the match starts. If the match is to start at 1 o'clock, in the 15 minutes or so leading up, right, the match has already started for us. We're seeing the team news, we're getting our food, we're linking up with our brethren them, and we're getting into a zone, right? When the match actually begins and the whistle blows, we prefer not to be disturbed, right? And disturbance doesn't mean necessarily just calling our phone, sending us messages. If we're walking past the screen, even a sound in the house that is unnecessary at that time can be considered, something not to be done, right? And the match lasts 90 minutes normally, and then you might have extra time and penalties. So basically, give or take, you can give us probably 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours, right? So each match time is really not 90 minutes, it's really about 3 hours. So give us 3 hours, and we will be fine. Halftime doesn't mean that it's halftime and it's time to be disturbed at that time. It means that it's time for us to refresh ourselves, get something to eat, use the bathroom, and watch the halftime highlights and analysis. Right? So the disturbance continues even in halftime. After the match as well, we usually have a post-game show or a session where we chat with our friends and give our feedback. So we need a little time to vent and to relax. So again, give or take the 3 hours completely, no disturbance. Know the team that the guys support. Know the team, whether it's your husband, boyfriend, family member. Know the teams and try to find out about the teams. Not during the match, but in the lead up. Try to find out about the game, not during the match, in the lead up. Try to find out everything before and actually really show genuine interest. Don't just support because we are supporting. All right? Yeah. Actually, would have loved to have a conversation with you guys about it.
The list of rules are wrong, but I'll give 3 quick rules I think women for know and follow when the man watch football. So the first one, females, pick on the side carefully. If you not carry the team on the man I carry, nobody carry no side. Simple. Secondly, now, the annoyance. Don't get me wrong, females. I know I like the attention and all of that, but men are naturally competitive. And when them watch football, one of the few times them get really express that side there themselves. So a little 90 minutes out on the day, nah, kill no man. Just give him that little space there for himself. And third, but not least, respect the sport. Nobody criticize the game if you don't understand it nor the rules. Take some time out for learning. And if you have a hang around your man, show some interest. Nothing a man eat more than when him a watching sports. You didn't know on TikTok and on Instagram and you laugh and do the most. If you get bored, just go and hold it till halftime or till the match done.
When you
Respect the game. Respect the game. We're hearing the man them speak up. Pick a side and make sure you do not pick the rival side. You have to support your man's side. Is it true that you can't support another team that came out and them say it can be very annoying if you are there criticizing and you don't know anything about the game. So you must have genuine interest and try and learn something before the game as well. No disturbance, somebody says. And sometimes just leave the man alone. Leave him alone if you cannot take it. I am hearing some of that, Courtney. What did you hear? Are you in agreement with these things, Courtney? Somebody says pretend, even pretend.
I'm going to take the easy route out, the scripture that people love to misquote. To each his own. What you put into your own household and whatever works for you, and that should be something that works for both or those who are in the household. What if your persons don't want to be a part of what is happening? Is there an understanding? Yes, you'd love the support, but at the same time, in trying to understand, it might become annoying. How do you deal with that? And so some of that must come into play, because
Definitely it can be a win-win situation. We always try
yes,
and strive for a win-win. And if we negotiate, if we are patient and kind to each other, because it is supposed to be a time of celebration, enjoyment. Men, one of the deep emotional needs of a man is recreational companionship. Recreational companionship is like watching
yeah, you have to
football.
tell us what that is, Kevin, because many people don't understand what is recreational companionship.
Yeah, it, it, it is
You can't use them
important.
big words and not tell us what it means.
It, oh yes, it is an activity that the man thoroughly enjoys. He doesn't have to solve any problem. It is therapeutic, it is fun, it is at his leisure. So it can be a hobby, like watching football, or it may be you know, watching cartoon, something like that, but he thoroughly enjoys it. And he would love if his woman would be a part of it. And if she cannot enjoy it, then at least encourage him to enjoy it and don't criticize him or belittle him because he's enjoying it. And this comes out especially during World Cup time. They want to be encouraged to thoroughly enjoy it. And I'm hearing some of that coming out of the Vox Pop, Courtney.
Sounds as if our men needs to and are really need the emotional support, not and as you just spoke of the recreational relationships and fun time together, that allow him the freedom to express his own satisfaction in enjoying recreation and be a part of what he does. Men love support.
That sends, no, it's true. That sends a powerful signal. He feels loved, and he feels respected, he feels valued, he feels that you are taking what he's taking seriously, you are taking that seriously as well. It can do a lot for the relationship, and it also puts him into a better mood to meet your affectionate needs, the other needs that you have. So it's just to be strategic as well. It's just for a time. Is it gonna be 90 minutes? Is that too long? Can you, if you feel disgusted, then maybe you could go somewhere else and play a CD, do some exercise, do some gardening, do some other stuff without feeling rejected, but just see it as a part of you supporting your partner.
And it's always good not to speak down about what the person is enjoying, especially something like this, because there are times you might even hear every time you just know this football thing. So I want sport, come on, but that you go, hey, I understand that you love this, It's your time. Enjoy your time. You want me to sit with you? What you want? You want a cup of lemonade? You want a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi? What is it that you want? Let me help you and ensure that you have a great time.
Yes, so it can be a wonderful opportunity to build a relationship, male female relationship, just a deeper understanding. As Stephen Covey says, seek first to understand and then to be understood. What a time now, ladies, if you will understand your man, and in peculiar cases here, the women are enjoying it as well. And sometimes it's on the other side where the men have to understand as well. Courtney, look at the time. Look at the time already. But it has been an interesting afternoon.
It almost feels like a team is under two love and they are the favorites and time is running out. How do they redeem the time and they know they will be going home? it has been a great evening. We really wish we had more callers calling in so that we can get a little more information as to what's happening on the scene in Jamaica. We want to continue to just encourage, uplift, and empower those round about us, regardless of what season it is, what they're doing, as long as it is something that will help them to get it right, to show respect, and to walk in the will and the power of what God has created us to be. It is most important to do so.
It is. So I want to thank our producer, Tony K. Bromfield, and that's Simoy Butler in studio. And thank you, all listeners. Thank you those who participated, sending voice notes and vox pop. Really appreciate you. Listeners, remember, you can like or share and comment on each episode on our YouTube channel. And previous episodes are also available at Love 101 FM Jamaica.
There you have it, everyone. We want you to catch us next week. Same place, same time. This was The Mailbox, and it was sponsored by Fosrich Company Limited, your electrical, solar, and lighting people. Brought to you by Love 101 FM, the family station. Next week, Monday. Have a great evening.
I am a man, I am a man, I am a man, yes. Strong man.